Okay, so here we are watching Alex Lloyd in the white shirt from Vestavia Hills, Alabama, sophomore, playing against Griffin McCullough in the blue, junior at Vestavia as well.
Yep, Alex has won the first set, 6-2, and he's up 1-0 in the second. Actually 2-0 now.
We have the Lloyd family here to be his support for the day, and Mrs. McCullough, Griffin's mom, is watching from the other side of the building. So we hope you enjoy the match. I will try not to talk too much. Double fault. Lloyd.
That's a poor double fault there. Lack of focus.
So how's the match been going so far, Robert?
Well, I've been really impressed with Lloyd's ground strokes. He's really put a lot of pressure on Griffin, forced him into some mistakes.
Yeah, he's definitely been attacking the backhand side of McCullough today. But that was a fantastic shot. Did you see that?
That was a very nice
slice,
yes.
Forehand on the run, hitting it.
Hit the line. Just get it off.
Line, angle. Amazing shot.
McCullough was very happy after that.
Support team going crazy over here for Mr. Lloyd.
We also have another match going over here.
Yes, we do. That is Mr. Tyler Garner in the blue shirt, another player from the Vestavia Hills High School tennis team, junior, about to be senior coming year. The team captain for the Rebels, and playing his opponent from Tuscaloosa, I believe.
Yes.
Over here wearing a white shirt with a red hat. Garner's recently just switched rackets actually to the Head Speed Pro, the one used by world #1 player in the world, Novak Djokovic.
Yes. Also used by me.
You use the older one, Mr. Hill.
Same thing.
And you got Mr. Lloyd using the Head Prestige Pro, but the older version. Mrs. Wide, poor footwork. It's a recurrent theme in most of Lloyd's matches. Poor footwork.
I agree.
And many of the times he's really too far away from the ball, giving him a poor shot.
It's cost him against.
Yeah, and this
better
one with
opponents.
the slow footwork, the ball was too low on him, so he missed it wide. One day in the future, when we have more people watching these videos, we'll ask for the people's comments as of which match they would like to watch.
Yeah.
So they can either watch the match #1, or they can watch match #2, or they can watch match #3.
It's fun.
Today we're just gonna focus on the Vestavia players, as they are committed to the ATF, and we cannot wait to begin our first tournament beginning in June, after the Alabama State qualifier that is lasting from June 2nd to June 6th. We hope that you guys can either make it out there to watch, or will be participating in those. Brand new organization, but it is blossoming very quickly and has a bright future ahead as long as people support. Garner is doing an excellent job with the forehand side-to-side movement of his opponent. Fantastic point play. Really, he's committed to moving the opponent around today throughout most of the match, but unfortunately he's been missing a bit too much. He's been a bit negative, but he's also been very positive with his come-ons and let's goes. And we have the changeover here happening on this court. Lloyd now up 5-5. No. That is 3-0 in the second set. 6-2, 3-0 right now for Lloyd up on McCullough. Down the line, cross. Down the line forehand. Backhand slice. Another backhand slice. Short. Drop shot winner. Fantastic, fantastic shot. Absolutely ridiculous. Did you see this? That was crazy. The player was right there, but he couldn't reach it. So, Robert, we're gonna put you in the spotlight here.
Okay.
What has been your favorite part of the match of Lloyd and McCullough today?
I really enjoyed watching the baseline exchanges. They've had some good points so far. Griffin just needs to step it up a little bit on the baseline. He needs to keep Alex back, keep Alex from attacking him and hitting those winners on the approach shots and at the net.
Fantastic. One moment, I don't know if you could hear that in the video, but Garner just went off on a shot and with a huge come on, motivating. I think he's coming back now. Just won his service game. Fantastic. Serve was out. So back to you, Mr. Hill. What has been the? Did you think the match was going to be this much of a difference? 6-2, 3-0?
I did not think it would be this lopsided. Griffin started out very strong. He was up 2-1, and from then it's just been all Alex Lloyd.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. Fantastic lob from Lloyd there.
No, not much you can do about that.
Yeah, nothing much. Griffin, McCullough with a shank off to the deuce pad, the deuce side, but nothing much you can do. He already realized that it was quite difficult. He said, "Oh my God," during the run back to get the ball. Yeah, I mean,
Rare miss from Lloyd there.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what McCullough needs to be doing more often of, taking his forehand and attacking Lloyd's backhand. Take his strength to the opponent's weakness.
Yes.
That's what's going to give him. That's what's going to get him back in this match and give him a better chance to
For sure.
do a better job.
He hasn't gotten
Next
a game
time,
since he was up 2-1, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Fortunately for him, he's just kind of not really seemed to have been able to attack that backhand side more of Lloyd.
Yeah. He has been able to find that shot. And Griffin seems to drop
Lackadaisical
his
play.
level of intensity here.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just go at the backhand and expect it to miss. You need to be attacking it with power, spin, all the different types of things that you learn as a kid that are going to give you the keys to success.
Yeah.
Can't
There's a reason
can't
you
just slowly
say
hit it.
attack, and not simply.
Go at it.
Yes.
Just hit it there. You need to attack. Attack the weakness of the opponent.
Yeah. It's not enough to simply put the ball in the backhand side.
Let's just go check out the score over here of Mr. Garner. Looks how's the match going? First set over here, second set, but down 4-3. Garner lost the first set 6-0, but he seems to be getting it back here on serve in the second set 4-3 for his opponent. As we said, he seemed to be getting more motivated as the match went on, and he has been playing better. If you heard him shout earlier, that is probably because he's been playing much better. Fantastic angle with the forehand. So we've got Mr. Garner here playing a hometown player from Tuscaloosa in the semifinals of the Indian Hills Country Club state level 4 on this beautiful afternoon, Saturday afternoon, at the brand new center court facility. some drama happening over here on the far court, court number 1. Boys 14s, I believe. Nice exchange. Beautiful down the line backhand by the hometown player. This match is actually turning out to be much better than most players expected. Garner recently switched rackets to the Headspeed Pro, as I stated earlier, the same one used by Novak Djokovic. Also, his backhand did not seem to be going as well, hitting quite as well as he wanted to in practice this morning, but it seems to not be affecting him here, as he's been able to hit a lot of forehands today. There's another double fault. That is something that has been plaguing him the whole season, the high school season, and just the year-round season that we have here in the States for the juniors. Honestly, he just needs to be working more on the serve, getting on the court more, and just practice. He can be a really good player because he really has the motivation to play. It's just that he needs to apply more to the parts that are weaker in his game. Short drop shot on the return, break of serve. Now Garner's down 3-5 in the second set, and serve for the match here. Still, he has, even if he loses his match, he should be proud of himself for being able to compete today really well. Just long. He's waving at the camera here. Got him over there smiling. At least he's having a good time. Yep. Oop. Just long. 30 love. 2 points away from match point. From the match, 6-0, 6-3, but it's not over till it's over, as they always say. Oh, 30-15, great return from Garner. Down the line, deep right on the baseline. Opponent really couldn't do much with that. Very difficult to play. Beautiful shot selection. 30-15. Another double bounce, another drop shot winner. And that brings us to match point here, 6-0, 5-3. Just wide. We're in the net, but enthusiastic run of the net here. Great match, 6-0, 6-3. Hometown favorites. And as we move back to the Alex Lloyd versus Griffin McCullough match here, we have 6-2, 5-0 for Alex Lloyd. Just put the forehand in the net.
And Garner won, I assume?
No, Garner did not win. He was taken down 6-0, 6-3 by the hometown player.
That's unfortunate.
Yes, he played a great match. It was really fantastic. Much improvement over these past few months, and since he's only been playing for 3 years, he's doing fantastic tennis.
He had some good shots.
Yes, he did. Yeah, really good forehand now. He's much improved over the past couple months. So.
Okay, Brian, I think it'd be great to take a picture of all the boys.
Oh yeah, definitely. Maybe change angle. Lloyd's just really been trying to attack that backhand side of McCullough today, but here he just missed it a bit wide. Garner coming off the court here. We might or might not be able to get an interview with him, depending on his mental state.
Play good though.
Would you like an interview, Mr. Garner?
All I know is I have fun because I yelled. I really good.
Yes, you did seem to have a great time doing that. Hey, you did good in the second set though, 6-3. It was very close. It just went away from you in the last couple games.
I tried to do it too fast. Like that, but who cares?
Hey, text Tim, remember?
Yeah, I already texted him on my first match.
How did he do in his first match?
Oh, he got a withdraw from the opponent, but
That's all that matters.
it's true. All that matters is getting the W.
Even if you have to bribe, cheat, and steal. No, I'm just kidding. That's right.
Score?
5-1.
Oh, now it is 5-1 for Mr. Lloyd here in the second set. Fantastic match we've had so far. Lloyd's been attacking the backhand. Griffin's been going back. Drop shot. Called just wide, barely out. Right there. But really, the McCullough forehand has been much improved over the past year. Very powerful, big weapon for him now. And Lloyd is just the more talented player today. Just wide again. As we can hear McCullough stating that he hates his life. Just really the mental attitude has not been there for him today. Just wasn't able, after being up 2-1 in the first set, just wasn't able to get the gears going after that 2-1 lead, and that brings us to the conclusion of this match. 6-2, 6-1 for Alex Lloyd over Griffin McCullough. That brings Alex Lloyd to the finals.
Garner's feet's hurt.
Tyler Garner's feet hurts apparently.
Yes, they do. That's soy sauce.
Soy sauce, dirty apparently shoes, but
Old shoes. These aren't
we
my
have
new
Lloyd advancing on to the finals of the Alabama State Level 4 here at the Indian Hills Country Club tournament in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and that puts Mr. McCullough in either the playoffs or consolation, as I am not fully aware of the system that this tournament is running. But fantastic match. Not the longest out there, but still overall great match. And hopefully they will be coming off the court shortly so we can get an interview done with the winner out there. Mrs. Garner, would you like an interview or no? We have declined interview from Mrs. Garner, the mother of Tyler Garner here. So, Tyler, can we ask you some questions about your match today?
Sure, why not? Throw it at me.
So, I love the attitude, by the way. Great attitude. So, in the first set, what happened? It was 6-0, but what was happening?
I lost the first set 6-0.
Well, there you go, Mr.
What was the
Popovich.
difference between the first and second set? What allowed you to get more games?
Yes, great question.
Because I returned to serve better.
This needs to be a major key because were you on serve the whole time until 4-3 in the second set?
Yes.
But you seem to be challenging a lot more, and you had the mental motivation to stay alive in it. Unlike
Yes.
some other players in this tournament who kind of just seemed to quit, you were able to
Griffin.
keep going at it and kind of get rolling. Got to 3-all, then it was down 4-3. What happened in those last couple games?
Well, when I started to get more confident, I started to pacing my game a little bit too much and just kind of overdrove myself, you know.
Yeah.
Just kind of went too fast without slowing down and thinking about what I'm doing. And
Didn't pace yourself.
Well, with this guy, what was the problem out there with him? Like, was it a problem with you, or was he just beating you?
myself,
Yourself?
most definitely.
What do you? Your forehand looked actually quite good. You seem to be using your forehand. The percentage of forehand use to backhand use is
90%.
much higher. 90% is a lot, and that's something you need to be proud about, because that's something that most players strive to be able to do, using their forehand more, going around the backhand. I noticed you did a really good job of doing a lot of moving your opponent side to side with your forehand. I just think, unfortunately, that you ended up missing the last shot. Do you think this is true?
In every round.
It is. He hit maybe one or two winners.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's more like I'm coaching you here, not giving you an actual interview. Yeah, why do you think he was just more of a backboard, or you just didn't give him enough chances to hit winners or something? What do you think?
I don't quite think I gave him enough chances to hit winners, quite frankly.
So if you'd been able to put more pressure on him, you think he would have given up more mistakes?
Yeah, that.
Here come these two.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Garner, for the interview. Thank you. It was you did a great match anyway. We applaud you in your efforts, and we wish you the best of luck in this afternoon's double with me, and you together. We will do great in the doubles. Yes. Us. So, can we ask for an interview with you, Mr. Lloyd or Mr. McCullough? Would you like an interview, McCullough? So, the score was 6-2, 6-1 out there against Mr. McCullough today.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind in the last few moments of the match?
Well, I really just wanted to finish it off and get it over with. And yeah, I just played my game and it's fun.
Yeah, well, see, we noticed from the sidelines here that you really were just trying to attack his backhand a lot more. You really went at his backhand a lot.
Yeah, his backhand's not as good as forehand. His forehand, he can punish it if he wants to, so I just kept it high and deep to his backhand, and that really just worked the entire match.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, reflections on the match as overall?
Overall, I thought I played pretty well. First 3 games were not my best. Yeah, I did not play well in the first 3 games. And then I really liked the fact that I won 10 straight games. That was pretty nice.
That's very difficult.
I played pretty well in that stretch. Last game, I kind of screwed around. Shouldn't have lost that, but otherwise, I played fine. It was a good match.
Were you panicking when he got that game at 5-0 down in the second set? Or no, not really?
Not really.
Not really?
I just knew I could hold serve and serve it out, so it was fine.
Great. If we have any questions from the viewers, just please type it in the comment section here. So you're playing doubles, I hear, this afternoon.
Yep.
We do not, at this moment, know who you're going to be playing, but we know who your partner is, and that is Jimmy Creamer.
Yep.
He lost earlier today. Do you think that with his mental attitude and being down in the dumps, and yours up in the sky, you think that's going to be a confliction, or do you think you're going to be able to do well in this next match?
I don't know. I think he's excited about this. He's really enthusiastic about this match, and he'll be ready to go for it. I'm sure of it.
Cream team will be ready.
Yes, they're going to call it the Cream Team. Well, Mr. Lloyd, we thank you for this interview.
Appreciate it. Yep.
But we wish you best of luck in the doubles this afternoon, and best of luck in the main draw finals of the boys 18s here at the Alabama State Level 4 in Tuscaloosa,
All right.
Alabama. So here we just have the whole gallery. Would anybody like to do an interview with us? No, we have declined interviews. She would also not like an interview. But thank you everybody for coming out and supporting your son and your brother, yes.
Well, we're just supporting the whole Vestavia Hills tennis team and all the boys from Vestavia. Go boys!
Oh my gosh. It's the Rebel.
Go Rebels. So, I mean, but there are
One
other
rebel.
boys here that are not rebels. Brian is not a rebel.
I am currently
rebel
not
at
a
heart.
rebel.
No rebel at heart. No rebels at heart.
Yes. Would you like an interview, Mr. McCullough?
No.
No, another declined interview. Well, afternoon here. Hopefully we will see you again at the doubles matches. Thank you for tuning in.
Did anybody too?